What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like button. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this reality chat. I wanted to talk about this because I really do like this show. I've been watching it from the very beginning, the Bellecollective. Another one of Carlos King's productions, but I have to say that this really is a good show. I do enjoy it. But I wanted to talk about Latrice because I never really talked about this show much. I think I may have done one reality chat about it in the past, but I'm not feeling her, and it's hard for me to even say this because as someone myself who is a beauty business entrepreneur, I have my own skincare line. I'm a licensed esthetician. I've had my own skincare line since I created in 2017. I'm growing it now, and I'm really proud of that. And when I see people like Latrice on reality TV who's gotten the opportunity to really expand and grow their businesses and their brands, I admire that and I respect that. So sometimes I feel a little bit weird when I'm giving critique and commentary about them because I don't want to come across as someone who is a hater. But the truth honestly just is the truth. And people are going to take it however they decide to take it or spin it or whatever. I can't help how people feel about that. But in my personal opinion, just talking about Latrice and being on the Bellecollective and just watching her over the seasons from the first season up to this very point in time, she just rubs me the wrong way. Now, in the first season of Bellecollective, she was supposed to be really close to the woman who did not come back. I cannot remember her name right now, but she was the dentist. She was a dentist, and she created the practice Mint Dental, and I believe it was her decision not to come back. I don't believe that she was let go. And she probably, did not want to be involved in that drama, especially having a really professional brand and business. And I completely understand and respect that, right? So I am thinking back to when they both were, on the show together. I really feel like Latrice, in some ways, is someone who operates in that colorist thing. And it's sad because I don't even think some people really realize it when they do, and they may come out and deny it, and she would be one of those people that would deny it. But my personal opinion, I feel like she does, because on that first season, she was more close to her, and now she's not on the show anymore. And even though I feel like she tried to make it seem like she and Leticia were friends, I don't think that Leticia is the type of person that she would see as a friend. And when I say see as a friend, I'm talking about because of the way that she looks. Leticia is a darker skinned woman. I believe she's a beautiful woman. Now, her relationship situation, that's weird when it comes to Leticia and her husband, Glenn. Well, I just feel like she just needs to just let him be who he is, stay in the marriage, because I don't see her ever getting out of it. And hey, that's fine. I don't care. But I don't believe that Leticia is the type of person that she would say is a friend if they were not on the show together. And on this last episode, you saw where Marie and her friend and business partner, Essie, were telling her about something that Latrice said in an interview that they saw on social media. It may have been on YouTube. And how Latrice says that she doesn't see any of the women as her friends and they're just co-workers. Now, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. I'm not offended by it, but Leticia definitely was offended because she felt like she and Latrice were friends. Now, she may have been friendly to her, but I don't believe that Latrice really sees Leticia as a friend. I believe that she sees that Leticia, even though some people question, well, what is, what do you really do? Like, what really is your business? But, Latricia Pearson Enterprises, but, she does her brunches and her speaking engagements, and she does speak well. And Latrice isn't someone who really speaks well. And she has said that, and she wants to be able to do it better. And so, yeah, she's got her successful beauty business and the hairline and the edge control, and she's doing all of that stuff. My personal opinion, and there's no knock to this, but my personal opinion about her in that business is it really has grown because of her husband. I don't believe that she wants to give him the credit for it. And hey, that's fine if you don't want to, but I don't think that there is any dishonor in saying that you had help. I believe she's one of those people that really feels like, well, if I don't tell everyone that I did this on my own and I, didn't have the help of a man, that people are not going to respect me as much as if I say that I did this on my own and no man helped me, even though I'm married to a man that has a really great amount of money and, success in his own business, right? So it's just like there's no dishonor in that, because honestly, if more people had assistance and help, then more people would be successful. Not everyone wants to have to struggle and, get it how they live and do the best that they can. And, you may make it or you may not make it. Honestly, if more people had assistance and support, I think that would be great. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I do believe that she got a lot of support from her husband that she doesn't want to give credit for. And that's one of the reasons why I believe it was the first half of this second season when she had a dinner date with her husband and she told him that she had just signed a contract with this company to help her get her stores and get her product in stores. And I believe he got really upset about it, not from a control perspective, even though he is controlling and we know that, but I believe that it is because he does have a hand in her business and she just doesn't want to give him the credit. And so she wants to now start to take the reins and take control. And I believe that's one of the main reasons why he got really pissed off. It wasn't so much that he wants to control her. I believe that he is like a silent partner in the business, but also he expects her to be a bit more communicative with him when it comes to making decisions like that. And so that's my belief. I could be wrong, but I'm saying what I believe. And that's not me hating on her. I'm just basically saying that it is hard, especially for African American women, to really get far in business to the point where she has gotten without some sort of assistance and support. Really. And that's okay if you get help. It really isn't a knock to her. But I'm just basically saying all of that right now to say that when it comes to these friendships and how now she's buddying up with Tamra, and as you know, Tamra is a woman of a certain complexion. I feel that even though the other chick, she is a lighter skinned woman too, I believe she sees that woman sees right through her BS when it comes to Latrice. So she's not even going to waste her time with her. And even when Leticia was talking to her about the interview and how, Latrice said that, she's not friends with anyone and we're all just co-workers. She was like, yeah, we're co-workers, but I thought that you two were really friends. Like, she has no question about it. She knows that she's not friends with Latrice and she's okay with that. But if Tamra wasn't looking the way she looked, if she wasn't like closer to her complexion, in my personal opinion, I don't really believe that she would be trying to buddy up with Tamra like that either. But when that first season of Bellecollective happened, and I know a lot of people feel like Marie isn't likable or she's abrasive and all of these other things that could be true about her, I do have respect for Marie when it comes to her businesses. And when it came out that Latrice had a hand in trying to spread rumors about Marie's business, as another businesswoman, like, how would you feel comfortable doing something like that? Would you want someone coming out and swinging against your business like that? And like, she doesn't even want people to believe that her husband helped her with her business to be successful. I'm not saying that she didn't start doing what she was doing before she got with him. But ultimately, it got bigger and better once she got with her husband and she was able to get the support of a man that she is in a relationship that had the money and the means to support her, period. So it's not hating. It's not a knock against her if people believe that. Because I remember I was having a conversation with another colleague locally, and this was, a few years ago, and we were talking about the show, and I just mentioned that I didn't believe that Latrice did everything that she did in her business to get it to where she is without the help of her husband. And that other person, she was like, oh, no, she didn't. She was doing that before, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you know what? I'm not arguing and fussing about this because I'm not trying to prove a point. I believe what I believe, and I do believe it to be the truth. But again, some women, they feel like it's a knock or it's disrespectful to say that a man helped them. And what is wrong with that if the man is your freaking husband? It's not like I was saying she was out on the whole stroll and she was sleeping with a bunch of different guys to get her money up to help her to get her business off the ground or whatever. Or she was somebody's side piece. And I never said anything like that. But for some women, they feel that it is a knock and it's disrespectful if you say that you believe that this person's husband helped them in their business. It's weird to me. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share my thoughts on Latrice, on Bellecollective a little bit. I do not feel that she's anyone's friend on that show. So I believe that, in that interview, she was speaking the truth, that they're all just co-workers. I don't know why Leticia is really surprised by that. But I mean, I do believe that she is the type of person that she's more friendly with people that more so she feels like is on her level professionally as well as complexionally. That's my personal opinion, just based on the things that I've seen of her being on the show. That's just my thoughts and views. As well as I do believe that her husband had a bigger hand in helping her with her business to grow. And again, that's not me speaking anything negative about her. I just believe that she just has this thing that some people have where they really don't want to share the credit and the glory, and they also feel that it is disrespectful for anyone to take credit and claim for their accolades that actually did help them. I do not agree with someone trying to take the credit and, trying to claim that they really helped you in their business when they really did not. I get that. I completely understand that. But I do believe that her husband definitely was the one that helped her out to help her business to grow and to gain as much traction as it has gained. I'm not saying that she didn't have her bundles and was selling them out of the trunk of her car and selling out and whatever, but getting to the point where you're able to get vending machines and a brick and mortar location that looks exceptional on the inside, and now getting another location where you're buying a building and your husband and his family is really helping you with the construction and things like that. I know people in the industry that have that type of support, and it's okay. You have the support that some people don't have. So be blessed by it. Thank God for it. Don't get offended if someone sees it for what it is and then you want to act like it's not really like that, because we know that it is. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk about that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for being here, liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.